Welcome back to the channel today, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. In today's video, we went really deep into the jank tank and pulled a really fun deck out for you guys today. I'm really excited to bring this one to you, and sit back, enjoy, and let's jump right into it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. In today's video, we have an ORZHOV Life Gain, Life Drain style deck for you today. This one's super fun and involves a lot of cool new cards in M21, so sit back and enjoy. Before we get started, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to do so, because we do post videos every single Monday, and I'm trying to drop videos every single Wednesday as well. Those are a little more inconsistent, but be sure to subscribe for those Monday videos. Turn on those notifications. I'd really appreciate it. It'd help grow the channel, and I'd really appreciate it. I guess I don't have another word for that, so it is what it is. Anyways, also we are live on Twitch every single Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. Pacific time, which is Arizona time, so be sure to jump into the stream sometime and say hello. I'd really appreciate it, and we can play some games, hang out, talk, chat, and get to know each other. There's a link in the description below to the Twitch channel, so be sure to click that and follow that on over. All right, let's jump right into it. We're gonna go over the deck, break down the cards, why we play the certain cards we do, and then we'll get into some gameplay footage, and then at the end do a little bit of a wrap up. So let me go ahead and bring this up here. All right, so this deck revolves around two key pieces here for us to win a game. And those two key pieces are going to be our Vito and our Griffins. So these two cards here are kind of our card engines of the deck. Each one of these is gets us closer to our win con. So with Vito, it's got a really unique ability that whenever you gain life, you deal that much damage to your opponent. So with this card paired up with a lot of life gain cards, it's pretty self-explanatory. We're gonna eventually kill our opponent through gaining life, which is great, because not only are we gaining value through gaining life, at the same time we're hurting our opponent, which is really good. So this card right here is super overpowered. It's very strong in M21, and I think if this finds a proper home, this could be a really competitive deck. Who knows? But just want to be clear, this deck is for fun, guys. We went ahead and just played it on the regular ladder, not the ladder, I'm sorry, the play queue, because I don't think this is quite there with all the Team of Reclamation going around and all the craziness and whatnot on the meta. This one is just more for fun. So really, it is really fun though. So, and then we have our Griffin Aerie, and this card right here, it's really fun if you stack it, which it gets really out of hand really quickly. Every time you gain 3 life in a 1 turn, a minimum of 3 life, you get a 2/2 Griffin spawn on your end step. So with this card, you're going to need a lot of cards that gain you life, but specifically 3 life or more. So I was early on trying to play test this with like Kaya the Planeswalker and whatnot, but we weren't gaining enough life per turn, and we were gaining life, just not enough, and wasn't getting the triggers. So we got to make sure we're getting the triggers. So we got a lot of cards in here that gain us 3 life. You'll see here. Up first, we have Charming Prince. Scry 2, gain 3 life, or exile a target creature, which that last one we won't need to do because we're not a blink deck. So you're going to be scrying 2 if you have a bad opening hand but want to keep it without mulligan and losing that card. But for the most part, you're going to be getting that 3 life. It's a key theme in the deck. So we got 4 of those, and then we have 4 Revitalizes. This card is great because if you get a Griffin on the field, you just Revitalize. Not only do you spawn a Griffin, you draw a card. So this is a 2-drop, essentially, creature and drawing a card. So a lot of value there with Revitalize. So that's a really good addition to this deck. Up next, this is a very unique one here. If you're a gambler, this is the card for you. So with this card, it comes in, keep in mind, this card comes in with Summoning Sickness, so you won't be able to play its ability unless it survives 1 whole turn. But typically, with it being a 2-drop, you'll be okay with that. What you're going to do is you're going to tap this creature, activating its ability. You're paying 3 life, and when you flip this coin, you're either going to hit heads, which then you will gain 6 life, or tails, and nothing happens. So you could essentially just be throwing away 3 life. But if you hit that heads and gain that 6 life, it can do a lot for you. Not only can it trigger a Griffin and everything like that, hitting this with a Vito on turn 3 is actually pretty it's pretty good. This combo right here is really good, which is what makes me think this deck could be, you know, higher tier down the road, because you drop this on turn 2, and then turn 3, if you're going first, by the way, too, this would be crazy, but turn 3 you drop a Vito down, flip a coin. If you hit that heads, you just gained 6 life and dealt 6 damage to the opponent without even swinging in, and then you can swing in for additional damage if they don't have any creatures on the board. So very cool combo, and it also triggers your Griffin, so, you know, win. Up next we have the Indulging Patrician. I think that's how you say it, Patrician. Anyways, this is a vampire. It's a 1/4 flyer with lifelink, and it also has an ability where, you know, you're dealing damage if you're gaining 3 life, because that's the theme here. It's just a natural, comfortable fit into the deck. I wish it was a 2-drop, but 3 makes it a little tricky. But I do like the card, and I do think it has a lot of value in the deck. You can actually win a game with this if you can keep it resolved on the battlefield and just keep pinging them for 3. 3 is a lot of damage, especially if you pair it up with the Othakaya. Say you go face with the Othakaya, that's 6 damage. So very good card, and it has lifelink as well. So it's a very good blocker with 4 toughness. So you can just actually block a lot of things coming at you. Maybe an aggro deck is coming in a little too hot, you drop one of these. It's a really strong blocker where you're getting incremental health at the same time, keeping you alive. So really good to slow the game down a little bit. Obviously Othakaya is it's a must-have. You gain 3 life, you deal 3 damage on any target. So super strong here. Paired up with the Vito, it's really good. You're not only dealing 3 to their face, you're gaining 3, which then deals another 3 to the face. So this whole combo of creatures is just really good. Up next, we need a little bit of control to slow down those big creatures or those pesky planeswalkers that are doing all these crazy abilities that, you know, they're taking out your creatures with the planeswalkers like Ugin or something. Fetters is so strong because not only are you stopping those planeswalkers, because you can actually enchant any permanent on the field and they can't activate any of their abilities or attack or block. So any sort of big creature that's causing you issues, flyers, things like that, when you don't have any Griffins on the field, this is a really good card. But the icing on the cake is you gain 4 life, so it triggers all of your other cool little parlor tricks. All right, we're down to our final card here, guys. So Vito, like we said, was our main win con. Paired up with Revival Revenge, it could potentially one-shot your opponent. So with Vito on the field and you have, say, 10 life, as long as you have 10 life, you double that 10 life into 20. So you've just gained 10 health, which would then deal 10 to your opponent. And even if they're on 20 life and you haven't done a single point of damage, they now have to cut their life total in half down to 10, and then we deal 10 to them. So this is almost always a one shot. There are some scenarios, even in the gameplay we see today, where I'm actually just scrounging up the last bit of health I have, you know, 2-3 health, and doubling that doesn't exactly do a whole lot of damage. But paired with Vito, it almost always is a one shot if you can pull that off. Revival is really sweet too, because if you lose your Vito, which tends to happen a lot because people don't want to see that on the field, you can keep constantly bringing it back with revivals, almost like a Call of the Death Dweller. So really strong there. Probably one of the better cards in the deck. So that is the deck. Obviously throw in 2 more Temple of Silences, but I don't have them. I could craft them right now, but I don't know if I really want to. I kind of want to save my wild cards for newer cards to keep building decks for you guys. The lands, whenever I get an excess of wild cards, I'll be sure to finish out my lands here, but 2 more temples and you're good to go. That is the deck though. Let's just jump right into some gameplay footage. We have some really fun games for you guys. I think we have 5 games, and then after that we could talk about the deck a little bit and some other cool combinations maybe we could do with this deck. So be sure to stick around for that, and we'll see you guys back here at the end. See ya. All right, here we go, off to the races. What do we got? Opening hand. I do go first. Let's go. Much appreciated for that. I like this hand. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one. I like it. I'm just trying to debate who goes down first here. Does the Tavern go down first or the Prince? I think the Tavern's gonna have to go down first, because the Tavern comes in with Summoning Sickness, so its ability actually can't be activated right away. So get that down. Are we on some sort of mill deck? Whenever these enters, or another rogue enters the battlefield under control, each opponent mills 2 cards. Okay. Interesting. All right. Hit a Griffin. No, that's not good. Oh, but we draw another one off the top. Look at that. Uh-oh. My computer just made a weird noise. Let's see here. Do we try to trigger the Griffin? Sure. Heads! Aw, that's a shame. See, kids, don't gamble. All right, what do we want to do here? We could throw down one of these and scry. No, we can't. We can only do one or the other. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this and we're gonna roll the dice again, baby. Roll the dice. Maybe. Because our opponent has instant speed. Probably a counter here. Nope. Let's do it. Heads. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. At least we have to flip a coin, right? Heads. Let's go. That was a nice little present on the way out. Beautiful. That's actually the exact land we needed there. Nice. Good draw. We're just going to pass the turn here because we get a trigger. So can this block it? Blocks if he has how many cards in hand? Well, then that would be silly. That's okay. Our vampire is ticking away at his health and he decides he's going to take care of it now. Respect. I respect that decision. This gets +2/+1, so it's Kaya can hit it at any time. So another one. That's not bad. I mean, could get worse off the top. So and then he can only block 1 flyer, and then we're gonna replenish that 1 flyer. So I say it's worth swinging in, right? Get 2 damage. Going wide. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, he can't block. He's only got 3 cards now in hand. Yikes. He is in trouble. I do love myself some Demir Mill, but I think it needs to go to the drawing board a little bit with this one. I love Lockmere Serpent. Love it. Goes even with it. Okay. Okay, well. How many cards are in my graveyard? 7? What does this need? 8? Could play this and Othakaya. That's GG's. Alright, sweet. We win. Good game. That's how it's done, guys. That's how it's done. That was really fun. I actually really like this deck a lot. I hope we can get a lot of wins with this. How's everybody doing at home right now, man? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. This comes out Wednesday, so I hope your Wednesday's doing really, really well. We actually will be live on Twitch today when this goes up. So if you guys want to swing by and say what's up, I'm going to be live 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Arizona time. Hope to see some of you guys there. That'd be really cool. All right, let's see here. We got Charming Prince, Griffin. I like this hand. I would like to see some Vito action. I want to show you guys the one-hit combo. There's one piece, one of the pieces we need there. Now we just need a Vito, and we can accomplish the one-hit finisher. Ooh, what does this do? Creatures you control gain 1 menace on a turn. You gain 2 life. Let's just set up our Griffins. Set up our Griffins. We might need to kill that. I'm not sure. It's not really that big of a threat. It's really just a 2/2. This guy right here is kind of annoying. I think I want to take care of that. Yeah, I do. I want to take care of that and get myself a Griffin. What a beautiful set of it's just a great synergy in this deck, man. Everything is +3 health. It's just money in the bank, man. Triggers that Griffin every time, or your vampire. It's just incredible. If we can ever find a Vito, man, like, we'd be doing damage while we're healing. That's just not fair. I am happy to trade that. I have a feeling it's gonna do a trick here, but yep, okay. That's fine. That's a-okay in my book. That's a lot of triggers, possibly. I'm gonna keep that. In case our opponent's on some crazy removal train or something, it'll be nice to always have something we can gain life with, potentially. Just gotta make sure we constantly are triggering something every turn, so. We can't forget about Revival too. Revival's pretty good. It can we actually throw away our prints here, because like I was just saying, Revival we can get back a creature with. It's kind of like a Call of Death Dweller, so pretty solid. We'll drop the Tavern and we will draw a card. Man, just constantly gaining value. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Gold Gary is a deck I've never made a Gold Gary deck yet for the YouTube channel, and I'd love to give it a shot, man. There we go, double triggers. Now he's in a lot of trouble. Our opponent is gonna be hurting after this maneuver. Ooh, what is that? It's a big boy. Undergrowth enters battlefield. Number 1 counters equal to the number of creature cards in a graveyard. Ooh, I wish I had the graveyard exile. That'd be sweet. 4 to 2. Okay, we do need that land. Definitely need that land. Let's just swing in with all of our flyers because it doesn't have reach. And let's get 2 more Griffins. Hopefully no E2 Extinction again. That would be bad. Wait, oh, this wasn't the game we got. Oh, okay. I played another game pretty recently and I got E2 Extinction on all my tokens. That wasn't very fun. Almost everything I play has 2 drops, so it's all even. This should be a winning card here though, if he doesn't play anything that can take care of my flyers. Yeah, that's good games. GG's, and we end with 66 life total, guys. Holy cow. Good games. On to the next one. All right, on to, I think this is game 3. I hope you guys are enjoying the deck, man. This is a lot of fun. I can't say it's tier 1 for sure. It's like, you know, it's not a deck you take to the ladder by any means, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. It could be really good if you draw, you know, perfectly. This deck is sick, but definitely a lot more for fun, and I like these decks every now and then. Kind of a blast to play. I have a Vito, so I'm keeping this. We haven't had a chance to see him in action, so let me know what you guys think, though, as always, in the comments below. Let me know maybe some things that you might change to make this deck a little bit better. Oh, Selesnya what is this? Selesnya tokens? Not tokens, what am I trying to say? Counters? This is another deck I really wanted to look into with like a pelt collector combo almost. That would be a pretty sweet start. How do we want to do this? I don't think I want to drop the Vito this turn, so enters tap. Let's just gain some life, draw a card, get ourselves a token. Probably kill our opponent's healer hawk. Ooh, okay. Very nice. Let's see here. What do we want to do? Could just gain life again and draw another card. It's not bad. Or we could just get this down. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. No attacks. Gotta be more defensive here in this game because we're gonna be swarmed here pretty quickly. So with this being out on the field, oof, I gotta take care of that now. I gotta do the Fetters. But you know what? This is a passive ability. Fetters only hits activated abilities, which is kind of not great. At least in this matchup, you know. I'm happy though to make this trade. Yikes. Gotta take care of the other one. I think that's an obvious must. And let's just end our turn, get ourselves a token. Leave up some blockers. Okay. Got rid of the main problems on the field, so proliferate. That's pretty solid. Man, our opponent's doing this all with 2 mana. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Wow. Gonna have to block one of these guys. Do I just take 10 here? That's pretty wild, but I think we do. I think we do. We got the one-shot combo on board here. Oh, if I had one more land, I could get Vito out and then next turn win the game, but gonna have to wait, unfortunately. Wow, this is crazy. Hard to keep up with. Really hard to keep up with. I like this though, man. I like the like what he's got going on. Like what our opponent is doing. Super unfortunate here. I think we're gonna have to do this. This is tough. This is tough. We drop the Vito. But we need to gain life to get the Griffin in order to block. We could block here, and Vito would not survive an attack, so we can't do that. Yeah, that's all we can do. That is all we can do. As heartbreaking as that is. No, you're killing me. We gain 1 more life though, so that's kind of nice. Fetters, that's pretty strong here actually. Could get something back from the graveyard, but I don't think that's smart. I wish we could just get this dang Vito out on the board, but we need that land. Or something that's a 2-drop. I think the Prince would be the best thing to pull. The Prince would definitely be a good pull. Oh man, this guy's a good card right here. Bozriket. Very nice. We have a couple of those. Our opponent is murking us right now. We're just barely hanging on. Barely hanging on. Gives the 1/1 counters. What else does it do whenever non-turn? Okay. Taking this, gaining 1, taking 4. Okay. So back at 5. Perfect. Okay, this is what we needed. This right here is exactly what we needed. Beautiful. Okay. No attacks. Get our Griffin. Boom. Okay, we can survive this. We can survive this attack, and then it's GG's. Is it GG's though? We don't have a whole lot of health, so it's not like we're doubling quite... Shoot, we're not doubling that much health. This might not be a one-shot kill like normal. Doubling our life total would be like... nothing, really. Oh, this is killing me. We'll have to do the math after this attack. I don't know. Ooh. Okay. All right, so taking 4, 5, 6, gaining 1, putting us at 3. Yeah, nowhere near enough. Nowhere near enough. So we'd gain 3 life. They would go down to 11. Yeah, that's not very good. It's not very good at all. Could just gain 3 life here. Yeah, maybe just gain 3 life here and then give everything a life link. I think that's the play. Okay, so we gain 3 life here. And then when our opponent swings in next turn, we give everything a life link when he attacks. So our blocks will then give us a little bit more health. Hopefully putting us in a good position. Let's find out. Do we have... yeah, we have enough, right? 5? That's exactly enough. Beautiful.
My sand will protect you.
Alright, here they come. Gaining a decent amount of life here. I think we're going to actually break even or get more life, hopefully. We'll see. I can't stop shaking my leg. I'm trying to win this game so bad. All right, we have a lifelink. Here we go. Let's gain 2 here, gain 2 here. Stop this guy. Oh wait, actually stop this guy. We can actually just block something bigger. 4, 5, 6. Taking 7. That's actually a lot more than I thought. Taking 7, gaining 2, 4, 5, 6. Gaining 6. So we're actually at 5. Might be enough though to get the job done. I don't know. We'll see. Because we're also dealing damage. You got to think that we're dealing damage when we heal, when we gain life. So let's see what that puts them at here. I think we have enough. Cut that in half. It's 5. Beautiful. We can win. We can GG's, guys. Let's go. Beautiful. What a game. We were in a lot of trouble there too. Holy cow. I cannot believe we were actually able to pull that out of our butts. Let's go. What an incredible last game that was, people. That was what they call off the chain. All right, Charming Prince for the Scry actually would be good here. Opponent goes first. Kind of off to a slow start though, to be honest. Kind of want to mulligan this hand. Yeah, that's a little better. A little bit better. Because we can temple our first go, which is nice. Nope, don't need any more land. Lifelink, whenever vessel enters the battlefield, if it entered into your graveyard, you can, oh, I remember this card. Okay, this card's actually really good with the Call of the Dead Dweller. Oh my goodness, it's fantastic. Wow, okay. Going right into it, huh? He's gonna hit it on turn 3. Unbelievable. Let's get our Griffin out. Let's get our Griffin out so we can start getting blockers nonstop. Our opponent's definitely got the Call of the Dead Dweller. Where is it? Yep. Oh, okay, good. No problem there. We're a life gain deck, so no big deal. I'm actually going to just play this first. This is a solid blocker for little 1/1 tokens. We gain a lot of health too, which is nice. Alright, I'm feeling a little bit better that he doesn't have it in hand, so. Interesting. I really want to scry here, but unfortunately I do need to hit these triggers because it's too much value to miss out on. 3 damage, 2 Griffins. Gotta take it. Gotta take it. What will our opponent do? Oh, he's gonna make us discard. Doof. There it is. They had it. They had it. They were just trying to get more value out of it, I guess. Which makes sense. Can't swing in with the demon yet, so we could triple block it, which I'm more than happy to accommodate. That's actually a really good card for some decks. Ooh, okay. The only issue is we have no way to gain life this turn. Super unfortunate. No attacks. Do we chump block the demon? Or do we triple block with our vampire? Because you know he's gonna, you know our opponent's going to kill the vampire. Obviously, so. We want to give up that kind of synergy, you know? I don't know. Oh, okay. I don't know why they would do that. That had death touch on it. That was a good blocker, and it was a good, you know, point of damage because I wasn't gonna block it. Oof, generating a lot of damage off these sacrifices. That's why they did it. Okay. That's why they did it. Makes sense. Am I gonna die this turn? No, come on. We're better than that. Let's do this. That's fine if I'm running into everything and dying. It's totally fine. I need the life gain so we can get 2 more Griffins. So I'm fine with that. Plus, this is basically all of these are going to hit because every time we gain life, Vito deals that damage. So. And kill one of these. Yeah, I'll kill the Death Toucher. It's funny because our opponent's all about pinging us for, you know, a little bit of health every single turn, and we're about gaining a little bit of health. It's kind of an interesting matchup here. I think they're pinging us a lot quicker than we're healing though. Ooh, that's tough. Yes. Let's go. We own the skies, baby. We own the skies. I think that was a good play. Obviously, we could have put it on the priest because the priest wouldn't be able to sacrifice anything and cause us to sacrifice, but we have so many griffins we don't mind sacrificing that I don't really care. I really just want the skies open so we can get these flyers through, especially with Vito's ability to Vito's ability to give us lifelink, so I'm happy to make that exchange. Oof, it's gonna be tricky. Are they gonna get us? We got 7 mana to spend. Yeah, they're gonna get it. Ah, so close, guys. So close. If we could have survived that turn, we could have vetoed and got, you know, 2, 4, 6, 8. Could have got 8 health there. Depending on what we pulled, we could have got, you know, our revenge, which could have doubled our life total. So who knows how that would have went if we would have just got one more turn in. But yeah, drawing that second veto wasn't ideal. On to the next one. All right, people. Whenever the hat comes forward, it's like a reverse Ash Ketchum. I'm serious now. Double Griffins and a Revitalize. I'm keeping that. We're keeping that one. Oh, double Revitalize too? Don't mind if I do. Oh, come on now. Come on now. All right, opponent's on what? A mirror match? No way. Whoops, enter tapped. We only want to do this one at a time here. I'd be interested to see if our opponent wants to swing in here. That would be pretty wild. They have their veto though. That's not good. Do we just scry with this? Nah. Nah. Alright, so we're up against a mirror match. This is interesting. I didn't see this coming. This is a crazy turn of events. Does this do on anybody's turn at the beginning of your end step? No. That'd be pretty cool. Like if I could play this now, that'd be pretty cool. Ooh, that's a good find. All right, that's a good find. Let's do that. Let's send everybody in. And end turn. 2 more Griffins, please. Oh, another veto. I was worried about that. I was worried about it. Ooh, what is this? Let me see here. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain 3 or more life this turn, return goal from your graveyard to your battlefield tab. Oh. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I hate to do it to you. Except I don't hate to do it to you, you know? Just gonna keep smacking our opponent in the face with Griffins, you know? Send in the Griffins. Hopefully no board wipe. If they're running Kaya's Wrath, that'd be a really sad day. Ooh, okay. Aerialist. That was something I thought of throwing in here, but I don't know, it just didn't synergize as well as I would like. Should I hit him with the revenge now? Sure. I do like 52 health. I think that's pretty good. They don't like seeing 52 health on the other side. And I understand. You're staring down the barrel of 20 griffins. Yikes. All right, guys. I think that's it. That's 5 games. So we're going to wrap this one up. All right, welcome back. I hope you all enjoyed the gameplay footage and enjoyed this video. If you've made it this far into the video, I salute you and say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Your support means everything to me, and I really do appreciate it. So thank you so much. Before you leave, though, let's talk about some things real quick with this deck. I think this deck in particular could use a little bit more of a breakdown at the end here and talk about some things that could change. And I'd love to hear some feedback from you guys in the community about some things that you would do to this deck to make it a little bit better, because I didn't have time. I have a full-time job, so I didn't have a whole lot of time to play test everything and try out all these combos. But there are a few things in this deck that I feel like could be really good additions. But I don't know what I would cut in order to throw them in. So I'd love to hear from you guys and see if you guys have some other combos you'd love to share with me. We do have a Discord as well. I do not have a link in the description. I should actually throw that in there. But we do have a Discord where we kind of talk about stuff. But anyways, I've tried Kaya because I love Kaya and I just wanted to work in everything. Kaya, though, was not working for us because we only gained 2 life whenever we're exiling a card, which didn't cause anything to trigger. So Kaya was kind of a bust. This card here, Consecrate Consume, very good, because Consume actually kills a creature on the other side of the board and you gain life, you gain the amount of life, whatever its power was. But I found that in a lot of aggro decks where we actually are in trouble and we need to kill something off their board fast in order to sustain our life, typically don't reach that 3 power. It's a lot of 2s and 1s. And so I found myself using a Consume a lot of the time and not getting full value for all of our triggers as well. So those are just a couple really good cards. Bell Haunt, it does actually gain you 3 life and your opponent discards a card, so that might actually be something to explore with and maybe find a way to tempo this deck into 4 drops, make it curve out really nicely, because our Revenge is a 5 drop. We only have 1 4 drop, so there might be rooms for a Bell Haunt in here, honestly. But there are so many cards that gain you enough life to set off all these triggers. Again, I'd love to see what you guys think of the deck and some ideas you have, because even Kunaros, I don't know how to say that, Kunaros, Hound of Atheros, it has lifelink and it's a 3/3. Also has Menace, so this card can actually get through and deal that 3 damage quite a bit. So this could even be a good fit in the deck. So I don't know, I haven't had time to play test any of these ideas, so be sure to do that for me and let me know. I'd appreciate it. But that's it for the video today. I really appreciate, like I said, all of you who stay here to the end. If there is anybody here at the end, I don't even know, but if you're here, thank you, much appreciated. And we'll catch you guys on the next video, which will be Monday. I'm hoping, I don't want to make any promises, but I'm hoping to explore Demir a little bit, maybe like the new mill, I don't know. But we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.